Hello everybody. So the weather has finally turned and we're seeing the sun. The rain has finally stopped and I'm back to my lovely Lincoln Town Car to fix, well hopefully to fix, the leaky sunroof from the video that I did over the weekend. So I noticed the leak on Saturday evening. I shot the last video Sunday at a gas station because I couldn't find anywhere else to film. So my patch, my very classy duct tape patch, has been holding. It's been really dry and I'm going to be removing it, and now the weather is nice enough for me to actually attempt to fix it. Alright, so oh wow, okay, so yeah, just use some general tape. Alright, so here is what ended up happening right here. This is where it broke, the seal, and it looks like it started to also, let's focus on this, it also started, I think, to warp and to separate from the glass right here too. So I'm gonna lift the sunroof. All right, I got my supplies here. I don't know what else I'm gonna need, but I did watch a bunch of videos. Whoops. All right, and I'm gonna try to fix this myself. All right, so this is where it's kind of happening, and I'm standing on the car, on the door sill. So this is the brake. All right, well, it doesn't look too bad. I think I should be able to seal it up, and then I'll show you. Sorry, I know it's like a weird stance I'm doing. I bought some things, so I'm going to try to seal it up. I'm going to try to also to clean it. And in my attempt, I bought this thing. So I bought just some regular adhesive and sealant. I wanted to go like the brand stuff, like the Flex Seal, you know, by Phil Swift. But my local Walmart did not have the black one. They had the white one or the clear one, which I thought would look pretty bad. So I bought this, just the regular adhesive and sealant. It was in the same aisle as all the Flex Seal stuff. It's pretty straightforward. Just you know, clean, apply, you know, let it dry, clamp if needed. I don't think I'm gonna need any clamping. So this stuff. I also, there's another YouTuber, a famous mechanic, I think his name is Scotty Kilmer if I'm not mistaken. So I watched his video on how to fix it, and I brought some lubricants too also while I'm at it, and I didn't know what I was gonna do. So I brought 3-in-1 and the spray in, just a general lubricant. Got this, oh, this is my trash. You know, I got my trusty shop towels right here. And all right, so I'm gonna start by once again by opening up all the way out and using that Scotty, I think once again his name is Scotty Kilmer. I'm gonna, all right, so I'm gonna open it up all the way. All right, there it is. I'm gonna take a look inside as far as what's going on. So let's see. Oh look, I got a dead bug in here. So I'm going to look inside here, and something that I remembered from the video is that there's supposed to be some drain channels in here, and I think I see them. I do think. Oh, you know what? Because I'm standing on the car, the air ride suspension just kicked in. Oh God, this is really awkward. So I think the drain is right in there. I don't know if you can see it on these Lincoln Town Cars. So I don't see really any water. I know, sorry, this is really the worst shot. All right, so there was no water here as far as I could tell. So what I'm going to start by doing, I brought just your regular dust remover, something you would spray on the keyboard. I'm going to go in there and just start to blast it a little bit. Doesn't look like there's really anything in there. See the headliner around this part? It's all nice. I mean, it's held on tight by these clips right here. Yes, okay, so good. So I will put some lubricant on this slide and then on the mechanism on the other side. All right, let me walk around and see if I can notice anything different. All right, here it is. All right, so I got a pretty dead bug in here. Oh, crap. Go away, bug. I don't know if it got in there. But anyway, here's another bug. Oh, that flew inside. So anyway, this is really awkward to film. I'm sorry. I'm probably going to pause. But I'm going to blow air into those drain channels. And I'm going to pause. All right, so with the compressed air, I blew all the crap out. There wasn't really anything in there. So now I'm just going to be using just a regular lubricant, which I did lose the little stick that comes with it, but it does look like it still shoots in the straight line. So I'm just going to be spraying just a little bit on the track just to make sure it glides back and forth. There is some grease. Not sure if it's original or maybe it was done already by someone before me. Alrighty, so I'm just going to be spraying just enough. Okay. All right, I'm going to be pausing, moving to the next step. All right, so I did lubricate everything, and I wanted to film me trying to apply the sealant / adhesive, but there's no way. It's really difficult to have it coming out of this tube. Plus, I made a small hole to make sure it doesn't come out, too much. But yeah, I needed the precision and the strength of having two hands. So this is the rough application of this supposedly sealant / adhesive. So I did apply it on top. I'm gonna clean it up, and I applied it here to where it split. Let's see, where is that? It's right there. Sorry, can't see anything now, it's the sun. Right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and clean it up a little bit, and I'm gonna come back and show you hopefully how it comes out the other end. All right, so this is the end product, sort of speak, for now. For the time being, I smoothed it out to the extent possible. I try to tuck it underneath where the seal actually broke on the joint there. Let's see, right there, right in the middle. So this should dry for at least an hour, according to what the tube said. And I don't know why I did not wear gloves this time around, because this stuff gets everywhere. Obviously the idea here is to build this product on top of the existing gasket. And as I was squeezing it, it started coming out from the other end. And like I said, I don't know why. I mean, I wear gloves when I vacuum it, when I do anything around the car, and this time I did not. So anyway, so that's the tool of the trade. This nozzle that came with it, I mean, it's probably going to dry out, so I don't know if I can put a needle through it or something to get it unclogged, because the idea is it's going to turn into rubber, and it's going to bond with the already existing gasket. I didn't end up needing, the pliers that I brought out. I guess now would be a good time for me to show you the inside of the sunroof mechanism. So here it is on the inside. It does look like there's plenty of packing grease in there from before, from the previous owner. I don't know what's in there. I see, I don't know if it's another bug or something. But anyway, right there. So yeah, it looks like there's plenty of stuff around in there. So I don't even think I need to do anything with this as far as lubricating. But yeah, like everything else looks good. Once everything dries and I can open it out again, I will probably just show you that tray that I mentioned that kind of saved the head liner up above this thing, this cover. And yeah, so I guess I'll be back once it dries out. Thankfully that there's not going to be any rain in the forecast today, and I can just sit here with it open and dry out, and I'll go wash my hands and hopefully it'll dry out good. So it's been a few days since my sunroof fix, and the weather is still very nice. Birds are singing. It hasn't rained in a while, and so far my cheap sunroof repair seems to hold quite nicely. You can see that rubberized coating, did pretty nice job of adhering to the existing surface, to that gasket. You can see my tape mark, which I will be taking off, and it seemed to be nice. So what I'll do is I'll try to pop open the sunroof to see how it is on the inside. I had it closed the entire time, and I think it's holding quite well. It did drizzle a little bit in the beginning right after I fixed it, but nothing serious, so I wasn't too worried about that. Even before the fix, it wasn't going inside. So let me see if I can pop open the sunroof to see how it is on the inside. It is actually pretty good. It did a nice job in sealing it up. It's right there in the middle. I don't think it's leaking. I did bring a little water with me to test that theory, which I will do right after I pop it open all the way. And I'll try to show you that tray that I kept talking about, but I couldn't film because it was raining when I first discovered the problem. And I obviously didn't want to get the water inside. But that tray that's inside, I think it's actually right up here. If you can see it. No, it's not good enough. All right, I'll open it up all the way. I couldn't actually get to this tray to show you because when I open the sunroof, it actually covers it up. So I don't know how well this is going to come out, but basically where my hand is, there's a plastic tray, and you can hear my rear, the pump is actually pumping up the shocks because I'm actually standing on the rear seat without shoes to film this, because that's the only way I could show you. But there's this plastic tray right here, runs the entire width of it, and that actually what helped to catch some of the water that fell in. And yeah, I'm really glad it's there. I don't know whether Ford or Lincoln knew that their seals were going to break one day and they installed that tray, but none of my other cars with that sunroof, I couldn't remember if it had it, but I'm pretty sure it didn't. So it saved some damage to the headliner. And now I'm going to be doing a very scientific test. Got some water, got a sunroof. I'm just going to try pouring some water right on this area. I'm going to try not to get wet myself. And hopefully, if I did a good enough job, it's not going to leak. Alright, there it is, dripping down, dripping down. Okie dokie. So, it's good. Got water dripping down through the door. A little bit back here. And a little bit back here. And the ultimate test would be for me to get inside and try to feel my way around that plastic tray that I keep boasting about like it's the best thing since sliced bread. Alright, I am inside, trying to feel around right here. And see where my hand is going, right behind there. It is really hot. Today is a hot day here in Illinois, but I guess we can't complain with the weather compared to some other states that are experiencing floods and hurricanes and whatnot. All right, well, the fingers at least, are completely dry. So nothing really to complain about. You know, the button, I actually, ever since I lubricated the tracks, now it just glides very nicely. So, and it is completely dry. All right, so the last step in this whole process, oh, well, I don't know why I closed the door, is for me to take off and to use this. So adhesive, sticker and tape adhesive remover. And the thing by itself is right up here. It's when I duct tape it, you know, for emergency. The thing itself, I think it's just nothing more than soapy water, but actually this scraper that came with it, it's a nylon scraper, which on the glass it's fine. You could use, you know, a razor blade, but when it came to actually doing it on the paint, this thing actually helps because you can scrape it pretty good and not damage the paint. So here's what I'm gonna do. I know this is difficult with one hand. I'm just gonna spray it right up here. And now I know it's good that it doesn't leak inside. I can actually use the scraper, which I'm gonna have to pause for a second to take it out, and I'm just gonna scrape it off. So just using the scraper, I really think it's just nothing more than soapy water. Yeah, it definitely comes off nicely from the glass, but that's with anything. I'm trying not to scrape off my newly formed gasket. All right, I think that took it off. And then off the paint itself, I'm gonna need to use a little more here. I just love trying different things. In this case, I didn't even know that there was a liquid called, you know, adhesive remover. I thought it was always just use soap and water. But yeah, apparently this works maybe a little better. Okay. So there you go. So this little scraper is almost as important as this entire bottle, because like I said, you can mix whatever soapy solution you want, but the scraper makes it nice and easy. Okay. So with the tape marks gone, one last test. There it is. Putting my hand in there. There's the air pumps going again for the suspension. Nothing. That is this stuff is just from the roof, so it's actually very dry in there. All right, good stuff. So I think we got a winner, and that is my moonroof repair.